So turn your attention inside and think tropicals. Gardening expert Frank Ferragini is here to tell us why they are such a good choice.
Yeah.
Right, Frankie?
They are. You know, you can't always just hop on a plane and go to the tropics.
Right.
So, you know, how about incorporating some of them into your interior?
Yeah.
A huge trend. This was a trend back in the 1970s. And if you look in Europe, you know, families from the Netherlands right now have up to 20 to 30 plants in their homes.
That's amazing.
Here in North America, we're not the same. But
Yes.
science has shown us that if we look at green and we have green close to us, not only will it purify the air, not only will it add humidity to your home, but it also makes you feel better.
Feel really good. That's why I wish I didn't kill them so much.
Oh, don't worry.
They're so beautiful.
And that's the reason why I'm here.
Yes.
Because I wanted to pick those plants for those plant killers out there.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
If anybody's ever killed a plant,
Let's just confess right now.
Okay, and if
We're all
anybody in the
together.
audience did not put their hand up, you guys are liars! Because anybody that's grown a plant has sometimes killed a plant. Let's talk about some easy ones, though.
Yes.
And probably the easiest plant that I'd love to really get people involved with and get kids involved with is just a traditional spider plant.
It's a beautiful plant.
Super easy, variegated foliage.
Yeah.
Will do well in a bathroom. It'll do well in almost bright light to low light. Also, it's really easy to teach kids the lessons of propagating. This one right here is just a little baby that we could put into water and or soil, and we could propagate a brand new plant right out of that and give it to our friends and family
cool.
members. And that's really a nice little process. Kids love, like right now in the digital world where they're just playing video games, they really see nothing grow or nothing start to evolve.
That's right.
That they can tangibly touch.
Yeah.
I talked to a teacher the other day and they said the best way for them to get students that don't like to go to class to come to class is to get them to plant a plant, because every day they have to come check on it.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, great
And it's
idea.
good. It's good to do at home too, because any
Yeah.
little project you have around the house, especially if it's something that's related to nature, is a nice thing that they can go and tend to, and plus they take ownership over it.
Right,
So
Planned
I think that's
Parenthood.
lovely. Planned Parenthood.
Planned
That's right.
Parenthood,
Start
yeah.
there.
You got it. This one here as well. This is pothos.
Those are great. They're
Another
beautiful.
classic. You know, this one here growing up, a little bit of a support system that's there, but this could trail down, air purifier, super, super easy, great in a hanging basket or in a
Yeah.
pot itself, perfect on a shelf, and it really has that kind of that funky old look. This
Before
one
you
here,
get to the next one, does it have to be it needs to be kind of humid and warm, don't you? In order to
humidity
have
is-
any of these?
The biggest challenge during the winter months for us is that when
Yeah.
our heaters go on in our homes,
Gets
the
dry.
air becomes dry.
Yeah.
So if you want to group plants together, plants do better with friends.
Yes.
So grouping them together. But another way that you can add humidity is adding a humidifier and or misting the plants every once in a while
Okay.
will really help them out.
All right.
But pothos, bright light to medium light. So
Okay.
not directly in front of a window, but in a bright room. This one right here, its nickname is snake plant, or also known as mother-in-law's tongue. I talk about it often.
Weird coincidence.
Yeah, it's Sansevieria is its Latin's name. It likes bright light, super architectural, almost gives you a
Yeah.
Santa Fe kind of decor in terms of
Yes.
its look. But it's another traditional, easy plant to grow. For those very low lights, and if you just want something on your office table, this is Dieffenbachia.
Nice.
Dieffenbachia, the variegated foliage. This one here will do well in a room that's either east-facing, morning sun, and or north-facing.
Okay.
Air purifier that was used by NASA. Super, super easy for people out there. Another low-light plant that's fantastic, and this is one I talk a lot about.
Because it's so gorgeous. Look at those leaves.
Yeah, this one here is known as
Beautiful.
peace lily.
Aw,
Yeah,
so lovely.
Its Latin name Spathiphyllum.
Okay.
Big air purifier, great in low light. So if you live in a basement apartment, still need a window.
Yes.
The only thing that grows in no light, you heard my joke before, right?
Mushrooms?
Yeah, fun guy.
Fungi?
Yeah, try the veal. I'm here all week. Okay, so, and then this one right here, which is also known, I love this plant. This is my ultimate plant out there for anybody that kills plants.
Okay. I will
This-
get me one of these.
If you kill one of these, then yeah, we have to have a meeting.
What's it called?
It's called Zamifolia.
Okay.
Also known as ZZ plant.
ZZ plant.
So just remember ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
Remember back in the
Yeah.
day, ZZ Top. This guy here is good for low to even a bright light. You can see that it's fairly good in terms of, see that stem that you were just
Yeah.
touching? Well, that's kind of its water reservoir. And because of that, if you're
see.
gone for many periods of time during the winter months,
It's okay.
this is fantastic for you.
Oh, lovely.
Because this one here will be really forgiving if you're one person that doesn't really remember to water that often. These guys here all came from Sheridan.
These
And
are beautiful.
That's Janet Craig Gersina.
Yeah.
Janet Craig is a really easy one as well. This guy here is one that will do well in a bright room, but not directly in front of the window. The word of warning I have with people at winter months is if you put this spider plant and we put it directly on the window and it touches the window, what'll happen is on a cold day, that cold will actually touch the foliage and can damage the entire plant. So you should always be leaving a little bit of a buffer of air between the plant itself and the window. Never put it by a heating vent because that alteration. And that door, if you're opening up a door and there's a draft, we want to try to keep them away. If they're not happy in their home, usually when you bring them home, they're going to adjust to light. So right away, don't go, oh my God, what's going on with it? Give it some time, it'll adjust. But if it's doing poorly, #1 killer of plants indoors is overwater.
Too much water.
So make sure that they dry out because I don't like sitting in a tub for 24 hours. Neither do they.
I guess not. It's good in the beginning and then it gets really bad.
It does.
So this is a beautiful way to sort of uplift you while the weather gets a little bit cooler. Get a tropical and maybe a few because they like each other.
Yeah, tropicalize your indoors.
Tropicalize it. Thank you, Frankie.